Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I tried to go live like 5 minutes ago, and I don't know what happened, but it didn't go through. But I'm on now. I'm on now. I'm live, so there we go. All right, so today, if you join me, just know that I'd appreciate it if you subscribe. There's going to be a lot more content coming. This video is going to be very short, very simple. When you hear people say trust the science, right? What exactly do they mean? What do they mean by trust the science? So we're going to do a very, very simple exercise. Anybody with access to Google can do it. You can look it up for yourself. I'm going to make it very simple, very straightforward, right? The first thing you're going to do is and I have it on my phone, right? First thing you're going to do, you're going to go to Google and type in how many people die every year from cancer, right? That's the first search, right? I already did it. If you can see it just here, right? The answer is, and this was last updated, it looks like 4 months ago, roughly, August. So 2019, the stats are 599,601 cancer deaths. 283,725 were among females, 315,876 among males. Cancer was the second leading cause in death after heart disease. So rounding off at about 600,000, right? You have cancer. Okay, so 600, let's say 600,000, right? Take that over the past 10 years. What do you have? 6 million, right? Now, this also says right here, right? Right here, this little, it's like aquamarine, yellow, and navy. It says cancer deaths in the United States down 27% between um so up till 2019, it's actually down. So if you're rounding off 600,000, it's probably more, but we just keep 600,000 as a rounding. So that's 6 million roughly in 10 years. Then we have another thing you could type in, how many people die every year from medical errors? So let's say you go to the hospital, something's wrong with you, you have to be an inpatient, you never make it out. Right? That's a bad situation. But how many people? According to Google, the answer is between 44,000 and 98,000. Right? So at its high, you say almost 100,000 people annually. At its low, 44,000. So take that over 10 years. Right? Either one. So you either have 440,000 or a million. That's basically it. That's a lot of people. Right? Now that's just basic arithmetic, right? Multiplying the number of cancer deaths over the last 10 years, multiplying the number of hospital error deaths over the past 10 years. Numbers are astronomical. Now, if you are listening to people that say trusted science, my first question would be this, right? Over the past, let's say, 20 years, how is there right now at this point, with all the advancements that we have made in terms of technology, and I mean, even up, we're talking about even nanotechnology, right? You mean to tell me nobody has come up with any treatment for cancer? There's no vaccine, um, you know, There's a lot of different types, obviously. Um, there's some of them that you cannot detect early. By the time people come in, they're in third stage. Some of them even later. Um, some of these people even have physicians that they go to regularly, and for some reason, still, you have others that are even developing rapidly, and it just takes the person out just like that, right? So, from a mathematical standpoint, something that has been that detrimental, and this is just America, mind you, this is not anywhere else. This 600,000 number is just in the US of A. Where is the effort to get that number, maybe all the way down to like the tens of thousands? Just from, this is this is people like you, like me, family members, friends, loved ones, colleagues, whatever. Where's the cancer vaccine? And that's behind heart disease. Let's not forget, you could go on Google and check it now for yourself, right? I do not, and then they put people on chemo, which is like just injecting poison into your body. I mean, I don't even know if they counted that. Like if you go for treatment and um you die because of like chemo, like it destroys your white cell system and can't fight off anything, you die from that. Is that considered a cancer related death? Maybe, I don't know, possibly. I'm not sure how they would quantify that, but maybe it is. And this is why when people say trust the science, people like me are like, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff killing folk out here, and I have not seen you make the kind of effort that I would hope you'd make. I mean, even things as simple as diabetes. I mean, if you're able to catch something like diabetes early on, people don't need to lose limbs and be in wheelchairs and have this part of the body chopped off, this chopped off. Like, but at the end of the day, the pharmaceutical industry, the hospital industry, the medical industry, they are geared at making profits. I know I worked in healthcare for the past 13 years, since 2008, all different aspects. Worked in um, emergency room, patients that needed to get, admitted. Worked with surgical admitting department, people that needed elective or ambulatory surgery, OBGYN, even the call center, right? So a lot of different aspects of the hospital, seeing different kinds of patients coming in for different things. And even, the patients that came in for the ortho surgeries, like they'll tell you, like some of them had the surgery in the past, like 20 years ago, 10 years ago. And then all of a sudden the pain is back and, they got to come in and get this part changed, or they had this knee replacement done. Now it's going bad. The knees buckling. They need this thing. So, healthcare itself in this place is just, it's a mess. All right. So when you hear people say trust the science, you really have to like do your own research and put it comparatively with the other leaps and bounds that people are making. They're talking about going to space, doing this, doing that. You can't even come up with something to cure the common cold. You know what I mean? So let's really, think and put things in perspective and like, use this, don't let just be a space between your ears, right? It's not illegal yet to think, right? So use that thinking, and when you hear statements, I guess you guys say to yourself, well, you know what? I don't know. because you guys are saying one thing on the one hand, and I'm looking on the other hand, and I'm like, people go to the hospital every day, don't make it out for something that should be treatable, right? Or curable, whatever phrase you want to use. So what kind of advances have you already made? Like if you can't, you know, treat things that you're supposedly treating for the last 20, 30 years, you have all these advancements in technology, y'all building AI robots and all this stuff, and you still don't have answers? I don't know. You know, that's just me. This is how I look at it. I look at things critically, not just surface level, not just what's presented in front of me. I look at it, pick it up, turn it around, you know, get like a 3D model of it going in my head and, you know, think. That's all I'm asking. Think. All right. So I hope you enjoyed the video today. I'm supposed to make another one. Well, I was supposed to make another one even before this, which I did not do. And I don't know, I kind of wanted to do it, then I didn't want to do it. So I have the material lined up. It's just that, you know, I am a little leery about doing this specific topic, but I'll work on it a little more and see how it goes. You know? All right, so I hope you enjoyed the video today. I try not to use too much sound effects. It's just a little sound that I'm working on. If you did, please subscribe, you know, hit the bell so you're notified. I'm definitely going to bring you more content, you know, things to provoke thought, things to make you think, and not just accept what you see on the news or hear on the news or read in the newspaper. Sometimes you have to do your own digging to really get answers. You know what I mean? Until next time.